Welcome back to Prop News Time. Here are the headlines for the day. Assam. Infrastructure Dibrugarh sees major infra push with road, airport, and logistics upgrades. Dibrugarh, Assam's tea city, is undergoing major infrastructural development, including the upgrade of the Jorhat Dibrugarh National Highway, scheduled for completion by December 2025. A multimodal logistics park, MMLP, under PP is planned to integrate road, rail, air, and waterways, boosting trade and jobs. Ongoing flood control works aim to protect lives and infrastructure, while Dibrugarh Airport's runway extension will support larger aircraft and increased air traffic. These projects, aligned with Assam's development agenda, are expected to significantly enhance Dibrugarh's role as a logistics and transport hub in northeast India. Muzaffarpur undergoes major infra revamp with roads, metro, and airport upgrades. Muzaffarpur is undergoing a major transformation with infrastructure investments exceeding INR 6,640 crore. Key projects include a INR 5,359 crore metro rail with 2 corridors, a 17-kilometer eastern ring road, and a INR 814 crore bridge road project over the Bagmati River. The city is also revamping its transport with a INR 442 crore Muzaffarpur junction upgrade and a INR 25 crore Patahi airport redevelopment under the Uddan scheme. Plans for an international standard Burhi Gandak riverfront and an 8-kilometer elevated corridor are also underway. These developments aim to decongest traffic, boost regional connectivity, and establish Muzaffarpur as a modern urban and economic hub in Bihar. Dream City, Metrolink, and HQ Tower. To reshape Surat's urban landscape. Surat is rapidly transforming through major infrastructure projects. A new 27-story twin tower Surat Municipal Corporation HQ is underway, featuring centralized offices, civic amenities, and metro connectivity. The 683-hectare Dream City project will support diamond and textile sectors with smart city features. A 90-kilometer Surat Outer Ring Road will decongest the city by connecting key industrial and residential hubs. Meanwhile, the Tapi riverfront development aims to enhance urban livability with parks and promenades. These developments reflect Surat's push towards sustainable growth and global competitiveness, positioning it as a modern economic powerhouse, rooted in its historic legacy. Mumbai set to launch Mumbai One, a single travel card for all public transport. The Maharashtra government is set to launch the Mumbai One unified travel card, enabling seamless access to metro, monorail, suburban trains and buses across the Mumbai metropolitan region. Chief Minister Shri Devendra Fadnavis and Railway Minister Ashwini Vaishnaw announced that the system backend will be ready within a month. Vaishnaw highlighted ongoing railway projects in the state worth INR 1,73,000 crore, including 238 new AC trains for Mumbai. Additionally, the Gondia-Balarsha rail line received INR 4,019 crore in funding to improve Vidarbha's connectivity. The state also unveiled the Shivaji Maharaj Circuit train to promote heritage tourism, aligning mobility upgrades with cultural preservation. Kredai MC Chai's Ease of Doing Redevelopment, EODR 2.0, unites over 3,000 societies and 40 developers. Kredai MC Chai's Ease of Doing Redevelopment 2.0 concluded on April 12 at Geo World Convention Center, with over 3,000 housing societies and more than 40 developers participating. Key highlights included live consultations, expert workshops, and policy discussions focused on stalled projects, legal reforms, and FSI clarity. Mahadas Sanjeev Jaiswal emphasized the impact of Section 91A and 79A amendments. Industry leaders advocated trust, transparency, and realistic expectations. Maharera's new tracking portal was also unveiled to monitor redevelopment progress. The event marked a paradigm shift in Mumbai's approach to urban renewal, empowering societies with tools and partnerships to rejuvenate over 16,000 aging buildings. Pioneer Urban to launch INR 300 crore luxury senior living project in Gurugram. Pioneer Urban Land and Infrastructure Limited is set to invest INR 300 crore in a luxury residential development designed specifically for senior citizens in Gurugram, developed under the Haryana State Retirement Policy. The project, named Advait, is a collaboration with JK Organization's real estate wing, JK Urbanscapes Developers Limited. Spread over 2.6 acres, the gated community will feature 164 apartments with modern amenities, including a centralized air filtration system and on-site healthcare services provided by Fortis Hospital. With this project, the company enters the senior living segment in North India, marking a significant expansion in this emerging market. Lucknow CM inaugurates LDA's INR 7,000 crore Anantnagar housing project, Uttar Pradesh. Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath recently inaugurated the 800-acre Anantnagar housing scheme by the Lucknow Development Authority, aiming to offer world-class residential facilities. With a INR 7,000 crore investment, the integrated township is strategically located near the international airport, expressway, and ring road. Designed to house 1.5 lakh people, it includes 10,000 flats, 7 plotted sectors, and 5,000 units for EWS and LIG groups. Under PMAI, 3,000 homes will be provided. The township also features a 130-acre park and edutech city, incorporating schools, technical, and medical institutes to offer comprehensive educational opportunities within the residential community. Bhubaneswar. Real estate. BDA launches 2 affordable housing projects in Khurda. The Bhubaneswar Development Authority, BDA, has announced 2 new housing projects in Sanapalla and Jagasara within Khurda district, offering affordable housing options for middle-income buyers. The decision, made during BDA's 150th authority meeting, comes as part of a broader initiative to rejuvenate urban development near Bhubaneswar. Furthermore, the BDA plans to expand its jurisdiction to include 143 new villages, which is expected to stimulate further private sector participation and address long-standing housing shortages. Rajasthan Housing Board to roll out new housing projects in Jaipur, Udaipur, Barmer, and Kota. The Rajasthan Housing Board, RHB, will launch new housing schemes in April and May across Jaipur, Udaipur, Barmer, Kota, and Hanumangar, targeting all income groups. Additional projects are planned in Athru, Gajanpura, Nainwa, Lakheri, and Dholpur, with expansions in Jaisalmer and Shahjahanpur. Offering flats and independent houses, the schemes aim to meet housing demand with modern, eco-friendly infrastructure. Allocation will occur via online lotteries for transparency. Basic amenities like roads and water will be ensured before possession. RHB's initiative promotes inclusive, sustainable urban development and aims to improve living standards while easing housing pressure in both urban and underdeveloped areas. Gurugram, NGT bans mining on protected Aravali land in Rajavas village. The National Green Tribunal, NGT, recently directed the Haryana government to halt all illegal mining activities in a 119.55-acre protected forest area in Gurugram's Rajavas village until further notice. This directive follows a report highlighting the auctioning of protected Aravali land for mining purposes. The NGT has mandated state authorities and involved parties, including MS, Landsworthy Mining and Infra LLP, to submit their responses within 4 weeks. Residents have raised concerns over the environmental implications and are advocating for the area's designation as a wildlife reserve. Rajasthan. High Court mandates hearings for owners of 19 walled city buildings amid sealing orders. The Rajasthan High Court has directed a committee, led by the Urban Development and Housing Department Secretary, to hear appeals from owners of 19 sealed buildings in Jaipur's walled city. These buildings were previously sealed for unauthorized commercial use and alleged heritage violations. The court responded to petitions claiming the owners were denied a personal hearing, emphasizing that each case must be individually reviewed. The committee must submit its report within 2 months, ahead of the next hearing on May 20th. This move highlights the need for due process while balancing heritage preservation with the rights and livelihoods of local traders. Tigrera cracks down on stalled Jaya Diamond project after buyer protests. The Telangana Real Estate Regulatory Authority, Tigrera, has issued an interim directive to Jayatri Infrastructures India Pvt. Ltd, instructing an immediate halt to all activities related to its Jaya Diamond project. This action follows multiple complaints from home buyers, consolidated under the Jaya Diamonds Welfare Association, citing prolonged construction delays and unfulfilled commitments. Tigrera has suspended the project's registration, barred any sales or transfers, and frozen the project's bank account. These measures will remain in effect until a final decision is rendered. Mumbai. BMC SRA to redevelop Worli slums into skyscraper cluster near Coastal Road in a landmark initiative. The Brihan Mumbai Municipal Corporation, BMC, has begun groundwork to transform a 12-acre prime stretch of land in Worli, previously dotted with slum settlements, into a high-end waterfront enclave. The plan, a first of its kind, involves a collaborative effort with the Slum Rehabilitation Authority, SRA, to amalgamate government and private plots and construct a cluster of luxury skyscrapers. This redevelopment, spanning the scenic coastline of the arterial coastal road, has sparked controversy among slum dwellers and activists concerned about displacement. Despite this, the BMC envisions a sustainable and economically viable urban model. Sevri-Worli Connector. Displaced families may receive compensation of up to INR 1 crore. Families affected by the construction of the Sevri-Worli Elevated Connector, specifically those residing in Laxmi Niwas and Haji Noorani buildings at NM Joshi Marg, are set to receive financial compensation rather than resettlement tenements. The Mumbai Metropolitan Region Development Authority, MMRDA, has identified 83 families, 60 from Laxmi Niwas and 23 from Haji Noorani, for displacement due to the infrastructure project. In a recent meeting, the authority proposed monetary compensation ranging from INR 25 lakh to INR 1 crore, depending on the unit's size and location, due to a shortage of available tenements. This approach marks a shift from the conventional resettlement model. LDA intensifies crackdown on illegal real estate with Palm Residency demolition in Lucknow. The Lucknow Development Authority, LDA, has intensified its campaign against unauthorized real estate developments by demolishing Palm Residency, an illegal 38-acre colony located in Bacchus village, part of Sushant Golf City. Despite having no layout approval, the site had partially developed infrastructure, including roads, drainage lines, and a site office. Acting under court directions, the LDA carried out a large-scale demolition, warning developers and buyers against initiating or investing in unapproved layouts. The move signals a tougher stance by the authorities on illegal plotting in the Lucknow real estate market. Kolkata. KMC mandates infoboards at all under construction buildings for transparency. The Kolkata Municipal Corporation, KMC, has mandated that all under construction buildings display boards with sanctioned plan numbers, architect LBS names, and building heights. This move aims to protect prospective flat buyers from promoter violations. Borough engineers are instructed to identify non-compliant sites and issue stop work notices. Surveys will ensure board visibility following directives from the mayor's office. Officials say such boards will boost buyer confidence. KMC engineers are also urged to coordinate with local police to ensure safe enforcement. Senior officials will monitor compliance through reports from borough engineers to ensure prompt action against unauthorized or hidden constructions across the city. Zirakpur Municipal Council cracks down on unauthorized construction in the new defense colony. The Zirakpur Municipal Council has taken firm action against unauthorized construction in Mohali's new defense colony and Old Kalka Road. A builder's project was sealed for violating approved plans, posing safety risks. Residents welcomed the move, citing long-standing concerns. In a separate operation, illegal houses and structures on government land near Goldmark Veera city were demolished. The council emphasized strict penalties for breaches and urged public cooperation in reporting violations. These enforcement measures reflect a renewed commitment to urban planning compliance. Officials warned builders against encroachments, stressing that legal action would follow any future violations to uphold safety and development norms. Ahmedabad. AUDA enforces new SOPs for RMC plants to curb pollution and streamline urban growth. In a recent development, the Ahmedabad Urban Development Authority, AUDA, approved a new SOP for setting up ready-mix concrete (RMC) plants, requiring operators to obtain licenses and adhere to pollution control measures. The authority also sanctioned 16 town planning schemes, including the redevelopment of Jasper Lake and plantation work in Khoraj. Additionally, AUDA initiated reconstruction efforts for deteriorating housing under its Urban Poor Housing Scheme. These measures are part of Gujarat's ongoing efforts to enhance urban infrastructure and development. KIADB gets exclusive control over property tax collection in Karnataka's special investment zones. The Karnataka government has designated the Karnataka Industrial Areas Development Board, KIADB, as the exclusive authority to collect property tax in the state's special investment regions, SARs. This administrative change, announced last week, removes the involvement of local bodies in tax collection within these notified areas. The move aims to create a uniform system, eliminate jurisdictional conflicts, and encourage smoother industrial development by offering greater clarity to investors and developers operating in these zones. Ghaziabad cracks down on property tax defaulters. With a 12% penalty, the Ghaziabad Municipal Corporation, GMC, has initiated a crackdown on more than 1 lakh property tax defaulters by imposing a 12% fine on unpaid dues. Despite collecting approximately INR 609 crore in the 2024-25 fiscal year, the civic body reported that nearly a quarter of the city's properties had not cleared their house, water, or sewer tax obligations. Earlier rebate schemes failed to yield the desired response, prompting stricter measures. With the tax assessment system now linked to circle rates and other location-based factors, residents are also set to witness a rise in their annual tax bills. Renewsys India's massive lease deal signals industrial real estate boom near Mumbai. Renewsys India Power Limited, a solar photovoltaic module manufacturer, has entered into a significant lease agreement, securing over 7 lakh square feet of industrial space in Khalapur, near Mumbai. This 10-year lease, involving 3 units from Indospace-sponsored SPVs, Indran Logistics Park, Fort Limited, and Ikshita Logistics Park, Pavtlatar, commences with a monthly rent of INR 1 crore 43 lakh. The agreement includes a 5-year lock-in period, a 15% rent escalation after 36 months, and subsequent increases every 5 years. This transaction, registered in the past week, underscores the growing demand for industrial spaces in the Mumbai metropolitan region. Hubballi Dharwad, HDMC launches weekly cleaning drive for open plots ahead of monsoon. The Hubballi Dharwad Municipal Corporation, HDMC, has launched a systematic cleaning drive targeting open plots ahead of the monsoon. Overgrown plots, often mosquito breeding sites and dumping grounds, will be cleared weekly by sanitation teams. Priority will be given to high-risk areas near residential zones. Notices will be issued to private landowners, with penalties and cleaning costs imposed for non-compliance. A database will track site maintenance, ensuring regular follow-up. Mass cleaning drives are scheduled every Tuesday. Residents support the move, seeing it as crucial for health and hygiene. The initiative aims to prevent disease outbreaks and improve the city's overall cleanliness. Delhi Airport sets sights on 24 million flyers and deeper Asia-Pacific links. Delhi Airport is targeting over 24 million annual passengers in the next 1 to 2 years, with a strong focus on expanding its international connectivity, particularly to Asia-Pacific destinations such as Australia and New Zealand. The Indira Gandhi International Airport, IGIA, currently handling around 22 million passengers yearly, including 5.5 million transit travelers, is operated by Delhi International Airport Limited, DIAL. To strengthen these connections, DIAL has signed a memorandum of understanding with Auckland Airport. The airport, already linked to 70 international destinations, is positioning itself as a global hub amid ongoing terminal and runway upgrades. Chhattisgarh aims to become semiconductor hub with new Nava Raipur plant. Chhattisgarh has taken a significant step towards entering the high-tech manufacturing space, with the foundation stone laid for its first semiconductor plant in Nava Raipur last week. The project, spearheaded by Chennai-based Polymatic Electronics, will be built on a 150,000 square feet plot and is expected to produce 10 billion chips by 2030. Backed by 1,143 crore rupees in investment, the plant will manufacture gallium nitride chips essential for 5th generation and 6th generation technologies. The initiative is part of a broader vision to transform Nava Raipur into the Silicon Valley of the state, aided by a proactive industrial policy and rapid government approvals. NHEV secures land in Tirunelveli for third-generation EV charging hub on Freight Corridor, the national highways for electric vehicles. NHEV, an initiative supported by the Ministry of Commerce and Industry, has acquired 4.7 acres of land in Tirunelveli to establish a third-generation EV charging station. This project falls under the broader 5,500-kilometer national rollout of NHEV's charging network and marks the first station under the South Zone rollout and second along the Kanyakumari-Madurai corridor. The site, pledged by Maya Autobahn, will be developed as a key logistics and truck charging hub strategically aligned with ports and freight corridors nearby. MRDA to assess feasibility of golf course at Mulund landfill site. The Maharashtra government is exploring the possibility of transforming the 25-acre reclaimed land at the Mulund dumping ground into a golf course. The state's Urban Development Department, at the Chief Minister's directive, has instructed the Mumbai Metropolitan Region Development Authority, MMRDA, to conduct a feasibility study. This move is being seen as part of a larger plan to repurpose vast plots of rehabilitated landfill sites into sustainable urban projects. While BMC will remain the landowner, MMRDA has been asked to draft a development plan, and discussions are underway to ensure that the project aligns with environmental and recreational goals. Lego sets sights on Asia with new $1 billion factory in Vietnam. Lego has officially launched a $1 billion manufacturing facility in Vietnam's Binh Duong province as part of its strategic push to strengthen its footprint in the Asia-Pacific region. The new plant, Lego's first carbon-neutral factory and sixth globally, is expected to support rising demand from fast-growing Asian markets like India, Japan, South Korea, Vietnam, and Australia. With plans to run the factory entirely on renewable energy by early 2026 and a target of net zero emissions by 2050, the company is aligning its expansion with sustainability goals. The move is also expected to generate over 4,000 local jobs. That's a wrap for today. Tune in tomorrow for the latest headlines.